The member for Higgins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Health and Aged Care. Will the Minister please provide an update to the House on the current COVID situation in Victoria and what actions the Morrison government is taking to assist?
The Minister for Health and Aged Care.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Higgins for her question and for her work. I also want to thank all of those in Victoria who have come forward now in record numbers for vaccination. In the last 24 hours, there were 40,389 vaccines administered in Victoria, and that has contributed to a record figure for Monday for Australia, 119,139 vaccinations in the last 24 hours, which comes on top of a record week of 630,000 vaccinations in the 7 days to Sunday. So these are important steps forward in Australia. Victorians are stepping forward, but Australians everywhere are stepping forward. But we also know that Victoria is facing difficult challenges. At this point, the advice I have is that they have had 54 active cases in Victoria. We know that we can manage challenges. New South Wales, for example, had over 200 active cases in a one-month period from 16th of December to 16th of January and was able to manage and contain those numbers of cases. Victoria is doing a very good and important job. The Commonwealth has stepped in with 130,000 additional vaccines. The Commonwealth has offered contact tracing, the ADF support. I'm advised that 160 defence personnel are on the ground, as we said last week they would be, and so they are on the ground and they are available and being tasked in conjunction with Victoria for operations. We have activated asymptomatic testing from the Commonwealth respiratory clinics. In addition to that, the Chief Medical Officer and his team are leading the National Medical Expert Panel or Australian Health Protection Principal Committee meetings. The Commonwealth Medical Officer declared a hotspot on the 27th of May, which was in concert with the Victorian Government's announcement of restrictions there, and that includes, as a result, provision of PPE from the National Medical Scheme, and in line with the advice of the AHPPC of the 9th of November of last year and tabled at the National Cabinet on the 13th of November of last year. That also leads to the single-site workforce payments in Victoria, a system which was, as I say, endorsed by the AHPPC last year and tabled at the National Cabinet. Furthermore, in terms of total vaccines available in Victoria, what we see is that the Commonwealth has provided approximately 787,000 vaccines, and Victoria, to their credit, have administered 494,000 of those. So it's difficult and challenging times, but the nation is coming together to protect Victoria. We know how to do this, and we'll do it again.
Minister's time.